Hello, everybody. For those that are new, my name is Natalie, and I'm here to do some mini readings. Any size donation. I'll put the first link in here. Any size donation to the channel. I will pull one card for you. You get to ask one question, not one question, part A, B, C, D. One question. So you got to think about it, all right? Otherwise, I've got to treat everybody the same. We'll be here for the next 6 hours. One question. All right. And we'll analyze that card. It's not just ever a straight yes or no. There's always a story. There's always something going on with whatever card. And it doesn't just address your direct questions. It'll bring up other things that you need to know about in this time as well. So welcome, everybody. I just got to scoot down and see who's all here. And also share the link out with Facebook group, private group that we have. Okay. Diddly doodly. Come on now. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Be all flippin' night about it. Okay, post to Facebook. Thank you. Yowza. Now, who all we got in here tonight? I got to bring up my chat box because that doesn't work the way it used to. Okay, we've got 7. 7 in? That it? It's not even showing right there. What is... Okay. Okay. Hey, Jen, we're going to start with you tonight. Hello, also known as Patience. Okay, here's your links. If you're outside of Canada, no matter where you're at on this planet, you need to use PayPal to make your donation. If you're in Canada, it's my email. Both are right there just now. Okay, so Jennifer, let me do this for you. What's your question? That's what I need to ask you, Jen. I got to get my glasses on. Hold on here. I can't see a darn thing. There we go. Okay. Michelle, did you lose something today, Michelle? That means you got to come back. You got to come back to get your glasses. Oh, here we go, lagging already. This is going to be a fun night. Jennifer, we're going to do you first. So what's your question? So I can... You know what I forgot? While you're thinking about it, guess what I forgot? My intuitive candle tonight. Key West Lime Pie. Key West Lime Pie is the scent that I'm burning. I like it because it's not strong and overpowering. There's a bit of a citrusy smell, and I can't... It smells nice. I'm not real sharp on the how to convey the smell. It's very light. There's a bit of a hint of a perfumey smell a little bit. Oh, General. That's right too, Jennifer. You told me that. Anyway, this is Key West Lime Pie. And if you go to intuitivecandles.com, they don't offer just only candles. They got a whole variety of products there. But these are very special candles, high quality, all right? They're high quality. They're 100% soy-based, not paraffin. And when the smells are right across the board. If you can convey what smell you're looking for with them, they could even create it for you if you wanted something real personal. The other thing is that when the wax starts to melt down, and there's a 40-hour plus clean burn with them, 2 candles. And then once it melts down, you keep your eye peeled. Don't be digging at them either. That's cheating. You just look and you wait till you see the little glint of tinfoil. All right. And when you open it, you're left with, well, beautiful reveals, just like this one, just like my red carnelian. This is Lilith. And she's a semi-precious stone, and she's absolutely gorgeous. It's hard to show that over the camera, but in real life, she's beautiful, and I've been using her for quite some time now. And if you go to Intuitive Candles right now, anybody going through Bay of Fundy Fortunes, this is for you people only, all right? Only people that are part of this. You'll get a 10% off your whole order. Whatever you order, you get 10% off, 10% discount. Use a promo code BOFF10. Go to intuitivecandles.com, use the promo code BOFF10. So there we go. It's a good thing you popped up, Michelle, or I would have forgotten until later. So, hi, Linda. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just trying to, like, get my motor running here. That's correct. All right, Jennifer. We're doing a general reading, basically a one-card general for... Well, I picked them up off the counter over there, off the little bar, is where I picked them up at, right? And I said, these don't look like my glasses. These aren't my glasses. The hell did these glasses come from? It took me probably 10 minutes to figure out where... I'm like, Jesus, it's Michelle's. They were here today. So, yeah. They're way stronger than what I'm wearing. I'll tell you that. Everything went blurry when I put them on. So, this is for General. General for Jennifer. Jennifer Launders. Okay, she wants to know what's coming up for her in her life with her and Tom. How are things? Look how I'm dropping these cards everywhere. Knock it off. All right, just give me a minute, people. Just a second, Jennifer. Normally, I sit and chit-chat for a few minutes. I didn't do that this time. It's throwing me off. Just give me a minute. I'm finding my feet under me here. We got this freak storm that just rolled over the house, too. It sounded like there were golf balls being dropped to hail, but it wasn't. It was rain. I went out on my deck and the rain drops were that big around. And it sounded like it. Unbelievable. Weird weather. Doors open, windows open. So we're still getting some nice comfortable nights here. I hate it when I have to start closing my window and my door. Hi, Andrew. Hey, Joyful. Oh, they're for being... You're farsighted, are you? Is that what it's for? Okay, one more mouthful of tea. I still want to know about Jennifer and Tom here. I've given them a pretty decent shuffle, but I'm going to give them a run through here. 2 run throughs. It's for Jennifer Launders. Jennifer and Tom, please bring any messages forward for Jennifer Launders, for her and her hubby Tom. Just a general card. What do they need to know? Oh my Jesus. She already knows this. Why? This is redundant to me. The prompt on this card is restrictions, and Jennifer, you're already living that. Okay? Let's see if we can't get some messages to come through from Spirit. But yes, that's what you got, was the 8 of Swords. Decisions that needing to be made. That's nice, Michelle. Good. Oh, really, Jennifer? That's really hot there. Oh my God, no, I couldn't handle that at all. I couldn't handle 90. No, 75 Fahrenheit is my limit, and that's with no humidity. Anything more than that, I am miserable. I get sick. So Yeah, eights are all about change in tarot. Yeah, you've got some real, oh, you know what I heard? You're going to make some really hardcore decisions that you have to make. It's about swords. It's what's on your mind. It's what's playing on your mind. It's what you're thinking through things, trying to figure out things, trying to look for answers to problems, to fix them, kind of a thing. You're probably going to make some hardcore decisions, and you're going to be real uncomfortable saying this is going to be hard. Only making the choices, the decisions, and what you're going to do is the hard part. The harder part is, you know, but what I heard was, right on top of that, what I heard was this. You'll be able to undo a couple, you'll be able to backtrack on a couple of decisions and snap, you can bring in the hammer down. You'll be able to not have to restrict yourself to a couple things you thought you had to. Because I got this uplifting shot, is what I felt. This uplift, I could see this like this, making decisions and hard choices and facing up to hard facts, being mature and being a grown up and having to make tough decisions. And all of a sudden it was like, boom, something shot up through. And it wasn't as bad as you thought it was going to be, because it's going to be, I'm hearing two things. You're going to be able to unwind and say, okay, we don't have to touch them. Those two decisions, no. Leave those two things alone, whatever they are. Okay, you're going through with a decision now, Jen? Are ya? Go figure. Porch, I know. I know. I do. It's awful, you know. There's some things in life should be free for humans. And I don't know why it's never been done. We should all, not anybody, no one should have to ever go without a meal and go hungry. No one should ever have to live without a roof and four walls around them. There's certain things like this. Our basic needs, in a perfect world, if we idealize the planet and humanity, that's how it would be. We'd never really want for anything. Okay, we can't all have big mansions, all right. But just your basic needs being covered and met, so that you have some kind of peace and contentment within your life. Anything you want over that, you need to go after it, right? And be active about that. Eights being about change. So that's what your decisions and whatever it is that you're trying to come to. Of course, the 8 means change, as I said. This 8 is, tarot is recognizing that you are on the brink of it right now. You're on the brink of some kind of a change. You're realizing the way that you're being restricted by your own circumstances, whether it's through work related, a relationship, or a project, either. Everything in your life comes on lockdown when this is happening. That's what's going on right now. Nothing's moving for you, Jennifer. Nothing's growing for you in this moment. Heed that, in this moment. Feeling overwhelmed by being bound by too much responsibility right now. What what weighs on you right now is something that needs to be taken care of. And you're feeling you're coming up short. You're coming up short here. And you're not able, in this moment, literally, you're not able to rise over it, to get over this hump, to feed whatever it is that's saying, feed me. It could be bills, it could be rent or mortgage, it could be car, it could be anything saying, you need to pay attention to me and you need to spend on me. And you're like, I've got nothing left. I'm an empty vessel. I've got nothing really left to give. How do I deal with this? You're not trying to shirk your responsibilities. But what's going on is you're trying to figure out the proper way to take care of this problem or these problems for you. Moments of being overwhelmed. The advice of the card, Jennifer, for you. is to get practical and see that you are in control of your own future. All right? That's almost like a spiritual move too, to say I am the one. I am the one in control of where I go to from here, how I grow, what direction I'm going to be taking as well. You're the boss. And that's regardless of what anybody else is thinking. Ignore anybody outside of you and Tom. You need to ignore. If they're not on your side, you shut them down. You lock them down. All right? You don't need that. Nobody's being your friend or another person that cares for you if they're putting you through that, stressing you out, putting doubts in your head. If you feel you're capable of doing something, don't even feed back into that foolishness, what other people may be saying or thinking. Be very quiet and walk and move forward and show that this isn't a bunch of yada yada talk. You're taking action here. There's something. You are going to come and find a place that's going to be basically something is going to change. You are going to make a decision about something, but it's not going to be as tough as you thought it was, or as bad, or to the extreme you thought you would have to go. If that makes any sense to you, Jennifer, I really don't know. But you need to get practical and see that you're in control of your own future. And you can free yourself here by being less tolerant of the demands that others are maybe placing on you, of the expectations others may be placing on you. You don't have to be run by that, ruled by that. You don't have to follow that. You need to be less tolerant. All right? You have serious problems, more serious than the people that are telling you which way to go and what to do, maybe what you should, what you shouldn't, this sort of a thing. Your keywords are fear and burdens, a lack of vision. You need to start to manifest different things. You need to have vision here. All right, Jennifer? Feeling like you're being stuck in one place. Overwhelming responsibility and change. There is change coming up here. So, let me pull Lilith, and I'm going to see what she has to say about this card. But decisions, you will make them, Jennifer, the ones that need to be made, but then after the fact, you're going to find out, oh, wait a minute. It's kind of like cleaning out your clothes closet. Well, I'm going to throw that away. I'm going to throw that away. I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to get rid of that. And you look and it went from this to this, and oh my God, I'm so restricted, even in what I'm able to wear every day. This is just a metaphor. And all of a sudden, something changes. And it's going, I want that one back. I can take this one back. I can bring that one back. And you end up better off than what you thought you were going to be. All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to ask Lilith. Lilith, this is for Jennifer Launders and hubby Tom. And the challenges they're dealing with right now. Are they going to get a break soon? Is there good stuff coming towards Jennifer Launders and her hubby Tom? Is there good things coming in store for them? Are they going to get even a financial break soon? Are they going to figure things out? She's saying yes. There we go. That's what she's saying. Are they going to be able to work their way through the stress that they're under right now? There is an end to that stress, is there not? I'm hearing some adjustments will need to be made from the change that's coming into your life. You will have to make adjustments. In the bigger picture, is this better for both Jennifer and Tom and their peace of mind? And she's saying yes. How much longer before they get a break where they see things going in the right direction? Let's be really bold. Will this change come about for Jennifer and Tom within the next 2 weeks? Will this occur within the next 2 weeks? Is she saying yes? Wow, so things are going to get better for them. Their needs will be met. Everything paid up on time. Wonderful. Are they both going to be happier? after this decision has been made. Happiness that they can't really see in the moment. Because that's, yes, thank you. That's what I'm saying for you, Jennifer. Okay? It's some things will be a surprise. They will be a surprise. Now I've got two, where am I going? Okay. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I know, but it's not gonna be as bad as what you thought, Jen. Where am I going? Okay, I'm going into PayPal and grabbing a list for you here, Jennifer. Some things can be fixed by, yes, you taking part in doing what you can do, and then you ask the universe to step in, all right, to take care of the rest of things. If it's out of your control, then you leave it at the door of the universe and ask the universe to lead you, ask the universe to step in. Okay, let me go back here and see if there's any more than that. Yeah, I thought so. How am I going to do this? Oh, I hate when the list gets that long. It's hard to. Oh my God. How many people we got here tonight? James, Ryan. Oh, no, that's a personal. There we go. Next person up is Jeannette. Ichikawa. That's what I think it is. Ichikawa. Now I'm going to have to send more than one sheet here, Jennifer. Okay. You would be way down at the other end of the window, for heaven's sakes. Okay, there's that. Just going to make sure that it's going to go there. I'm not going through that again. You're like, I didn't get it. I didn't, nothing was going yet. I could see there. It's there. All right. I think there's another page, though, coming with that. Where is it? Okay. All right. And I'll do it again. One more. There's only two more names at the top of it that I didn't see. I couldn't get it all in one window. What am I doing? What am I doing? Where am I? In here. There. Sakes. Why do I have three here? Why do I have three screenshots? Now I don't know what I'm sending you. The same person too. They've asked two questions basically. At the very top. Do you see one person's name twice right at the very top? I'm going to have to open it. Let me open it and I'll look and see. Yes, okay, that's the full, yeah, there we go. Okay, so who was next, did I say? Jeannette. Ishikawa. Jeannette Ishikawa. Jeannette Ishikawa. Where's Jeannette? Patience, all right. I didn't even look to see if you left your question in the notes. Did you? Let me look first, because I'm not going to wait for you to answer me. Because if I do that, that's when you'll start lagging. I'll be sitting here for 10 minutes just waiting for an answer. No, you didn't. Okay, what's your question, Jeanette? What would you like to ask Tarot? Patience. This is for Patience, also known as, well, also known as Patience, but this is Jeanette. You just asked me your question. I'm just getting the cards warmed up. Timing on your settlement and when will it come? All right. Hold on one moment. We give a good shuffle. Jeanette wants to know about her settlement. When is it going to come? Let's see, questions like that are more of pendulum questions, really. But I'm just going to be kind and let you have a card anyway. Card can't, unless a spirit speaking to me. The intuition, it's the only way, and I don't even wait on that. I don't even bother to wait on that. But Lilith, there's a way to ask her a question like that, and you get right to the straight yes, no, and it'll even narrow down the time frame. Cards can't really narrow down the time frame. Not literally show you. When I get other time frames, if it's through the cards, it's intuition and it's spirit. That's what it is. But it's nice to see pendulum, another tool, showing you what the answer is, where you can actually see it. You're not just taking my word for it, put it that way. She wants to know about her settlement. And when is she going to get it? One more run through, and I'll cut the deck. Time's flying by quick tonight. Oh my God, it's been a half an hour already. That's awful. All right, let me cut. The Four of Swords, recovery. That's a good card. There's nothing wrong with that, okay? You're to slow down. When this, I should have done maybe pendulum first is what I should have done. I don't know. Slowing down is what I'm hearing here for you. Jeanette. The card's indicating that you're due for a break, and now's the time for you to take this break. If you don't take it of your own free will, it could get pushed upon you and imposed upon you. That's just what Tarot's bringing forward for here. It's going to be time away from work, time away from a relationship or a very stressful commitment. Quiet time is necessary. And it's an opportunity to look after yourself, to rest, to recuperate, enjoy some recovery time, and a slower, a gentle pace, slowing things down for yourself, more gentle pace of living, if even only just for a little bit. You may need to put some plans on hold in order to do this. Not may, you will. You will need to put some plans on hold. I'm telling you right now, this card, I had it so many times, and I wouldn't take the break that I was being told repeatedly until I ended up in the hospital. Seriously. Too much. Too many injuries. It just was insane. If you can find the time to take a break, if you have to go away, do that. If you just lock yourself in the house, put yourself on lockdown, and indulge in yourself for a little bit. Take care of you, indulge in yourself, you know. You don't eat junk food, but you love it. Go ahead and get some junk food. Do you know what I'm saying? Watch your favorite movies. Take yourself out to your favorite places as long as you find it relaxing and not stressful. You don't have to feel like you're under lock and gun. Okay? It doesn't have to begin that way. It doesn't have to feel that way. We just started here, Shorty. We're just starting. We've only been in 33 minutes, so there's a lot. There's a few, let me tell you. This quiet time is going to be necessary for you. But you may have to hold up on a few plans, things that you had and you were ready to, not quite ready to roll out. You need to hold on to them, hold them back just a little bit, because when you release these plans, it's going to make you extra busy. You're going to become super busy. You need to rest up for whatever's coming your way. The advice is to accept that this is how things need to be just now, and you will make progress when the time becomes right for you to make progress. It's all about divine timing. Your keywords are in action, time away, taking a relationship break or a job break, anything like along those lines that's very personal to you. There's going to be healing, there's going to be peace, there will be stillness, and there will be rest. Either your own guys or under the guise of the universe, they're putting the brakes on and you need to slow down. Now I'm going to ask Lilith directly, which is what I was prompted to do first. It wasn't even to pull a card, it was to do this. Okay. Lilith, Jeannette, this is still for Jeannette. And Jeannette is going to be receiving a settlement, and what we need is a time frame on when she will receive it. It's coming, she just doesn't know when. Well, let's verify that. This is for Jeannette. Is Jeannette going to be receiving her settlement? She's saying yes. There she goes. She's saying yes, 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 you're getting a settlement. Okay, we need a time frame on when she's going to actually physically receive this settlement. I'm going to go out in a broad number here. I'll go out on the limb and say as far as maybe 6 months. Will she receive her settlement within 6 months time frame? Okay, let's try and see if we can narrow that down. Will she receive her settlement within the next 5 months? Will she receive her settlement within the next 3-month period coming up here? Will she receive it? No. Okay, so it's 4 months then? Yeah. In 4 months, Jeannette. In 4 months. There's your answer, my dear. Okay. Okay, here. Hi, everybody. Hi, Wackas, people. Catherine, welcome back. Hi, Pamela. Hey, puppies. Yes, we survived the hurricane. So, who's up next? Because the list is growing by the minute, so I need to see who's up. Is LeAnne Kyle. Oh, and thank you very much, Jeannette, for your donation as well. Thank you so much. Okay, LeAnne, what's your question? No, if you look on the last one I sent you, Jennifer, there's 2 more names above that name you just mentioned. I don't want to say it because they can hear me, right? There's 2 more on top. I'm looking. I opened the one up that I sent you, the one that you've got, and there's 2 more on top, and they're both the same person. So the one that you're saying before that, they're not the last one. I don't know why you're not seeing, because I opened up what I sent you. You should be seeing the same thing I am, right? But anyways, that's already changed already because I heard the dings coming through. Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Okay, LeAnne Kyle, if you could pose your question, please. Oh yes, my goodness. Okay, I got to send you another sheet here, Jennifer. Okay, I'm gonna go below LeAnne Kyle because she's the next one. There, let's see what we can do here. Okay, where are we? All right, I gotta get out of there. a new sheet coming. Not even check my spelling. I think she can read it. Okay. Here's the most recent one. I now. LeAnne. There you are. I see you now. Okay. What's your question? No, I didn't see your question, LeAnne. You'll have to redo it. Copy and paste it or something. You're welcome, Jeannette. You're very welcome. Okay. Thanks, Jennifer. Okay, so I'm waiting for LeAnne to repost her question again. There it is. Will Dave and I marry? Simple question. I like questions like that. All right, let's see what we got. LeAnne Kyle wants to know if her and Dave, will they marry? Will they become joined in matrimony? Is this in their future? Is it in their picture of life that they share together? Will there be a marriage? Is there a wedding in store for Kyle, LeAnne, and Dave? Are LeAnne and Dave going to be married? Is there matrimony in their future? Are we seeing a wedding? LeAnne, Kyle, and Dave. I'm going to cut right here. See what we got. LeAnne. Oh, yes, my dear, you will. This is what you got. A big fat yes is what I heard when I turned the card over. A lot of positivity with this card for you tonight. Don't go anywhere yet. Don't leave me yet. There's a few messages, things that you might like to know. So don't leave me yet. So the Ace, in of course, Tarot is all about brand new beginnings. And what is a wedding? What is a marriage? It's a brand new beginning. In every sense of the word, everything becomes new. You know, believe it or not, even if you're already cohabitating and you're living together, back in the day they call it shocking up. I haven't heard that in a long time. It still makes everything brand new. Something, there's the essence, the energy that changes once you say I do and you become a legal unit and you're seen as one. Are you? Okay. The thing with the Ace of Pentacles, I would have liked to have seen this for Jennifer Launders, but the first thing off the card is there's new beginnings, yes, in many ways. And like I said, marriage will do that. It'll change the essence of everything because you're married now. But money's coming in as well. Money that you may receive as a gift of love. Or some kind, if it's not a gift, it's somebody rewarding you. Somebody giving you something and they're saying you guys deserve this. It's like a reward of some kind or award. But it could be given in a gift as a gift of love. If it isn't actual money, somebody may be bringing forth an opportunity for you to make more money. Some kind of an opportunity so that you can generate more income. This could be new work or it could be personal projects that you could take on. In relationship, the Ace is showing pure stability right all the way through. You could be moving to a new home. And that money that you were given, or you could take it and you can make some wise financial investments is what you can do with it. That could be in a property, buying a brand new home. That is an investment. Overall, the Ace of Pentacles is revealing a very happy, a very stable, and a very successful time for you. The advice is when the good fortune starts coming your way and you're seeing good things, maximize on all of it. Maximize on anything good that comes your way. Take it to the limit so that you receive the full benefit of anything that comes your way. You don't really need to work so much for your money sometimes. Sometimes you need your money to work for you. That's where the word invest comes in. You're going to deserve all of this. I don't know what you've done. I don't know anything about you, but Tarot is saying you deserve this wonderful luck that's coming your way and this wonderful time. And you are going to be making some wise financial decisions because that will be the time you do it. Your keywords are beginnings and finances, new jobs, success, prosperity, security, and creativity. So there you go, LeAnne. I hope that was okay for you. Andrew's up next. Let me see if he left anything. Andrew, where are you? Andrew, where are we? I gotta scroll down here. Is Andrew MCA? What is going on here? There we go. No. Oh, LeAnne, you put in more than one question. That's why. Okay, the next one is Andrew Peleos. Peleos. I'll just look and see if your question's in there. No. Okay. Let's see here. You're Andrew. I got you now, Andrew. What was your question, dear? What was your question? My list is there, but it moves on me. So I was like, what? Where's Andrew? Why am I seeing MCA? So, but LeAnne had put in 2 questions. So when I thought I was going by her name to see who was on top of her, who was next. So, okay, Andrew, what's your question, my dear? October 10th, and oh my. Okay, Angela, just going to be a minute. I got to do Andrew. Why is the Pisces I have a crush on ghosting me? So, Andrew, you actually have a liking towards somebody then. I'm not mixing you up with somebody else, am I? You went from being single to being married to being a dad, a stepdad. Now you're the lover of the world. Wasn't that you that said something more or less like that not that long ago? Yes, big time. Okay. Okay, bear with me just a second here. Just something I want to check out. Okay. Come on. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Okay. Let me ask you something, because the reason I pause, because things like ghosting, the term ghosting, people, it's like twin flames. Everybody's got a different definition. Tell me, Andrew. Oh, thanks, Andrew. Tell me, Andrew, what does ghosting mean to you? You tell me that, and then I'll get you an answer for your question. Okay? I heard different people say different things about ghosting, and to me, they're like not even the same thing. So I'm asking you. I don't know what what's up means compared to I reached out and hear nothing back. Beautiful. Wonderful. All right. She's become a ghost, basically, to you. Somebody you have a crush on. All right, let's see. Being ignored. Yes, Donna. That's basically, yeah. They've just appeared. They're gone. They become a ghost. I think it's the way the term is said. Somebody's ghosting me. It's almost like you're being secretly watched. That's what it sounds like. It does. It sounds like that sometimes. But the literal term of ghost is they're not there, right? We want to know. You reach out and you hear nothing back. Yeah. No communication, just suddenly. What's going on with the girl Andrew had a crush on? What's going on? And she's just pulled herself right out of the scene. She's not there anymore. Andrew's reached out and he's getting no response back, and he likes her. I'm going to cut the deck right here. Andrew. Ooh. All I can say is this for you, Andrew. Nothing's going to happen with her right now. She's probably going to remain a ghost. But what you got here, maybe down the road, you may come together again if it's meant to be, but no, because look what you got, Andrew. Wow. So this card is about something falling apart. This is the end of something. It may as well be the card of death, really. That's what I'm thinking of, is that card, the card of death itself. Meaning the complete ending, something but we didn't get death. That's why I'm wondering. Because if it was death, I would say, Andrew, give it up. You're never going to be with her. But it's not. It's the Tower. And it's you being caught in a perfect storm here is what's going on. I'm saying possibilities down the road a bit. You may come back together again because this is the card that you've got. If it was going to end completely, I'm telling you, the death card would have come up, and it hasn't come up. So, ow, baby dog. He's under my chair, and he's got himself wrapped around my feet. Okay, so when the Tower falls, and this is the Tower in the Rider-Waite deck. You guys know that, right? It is the Tower in the Rider-Waite deck. You're correct. That's what it is, Andrew. Not a problem. You need to be sure, but it does see something. Something's falling apart. It's not going the way you wanted it to. We don't have to say what that is. We know what that is. It's like lightning struck. Is basic, just like the card. You know, this poor boat, this poor ship, or like the Tower standing there in a field on a hill, minding its business, and all hell breaks loose around them, and things change, and there's nothing you can do to change it back. There's this feeling of, this is out of my control. I don't even, like, if the girl won't call me back, if there's no communication, this is a two-way thing. You can't carry it by yourself, and if you did, you'd be in denial. You wouldn't be dealing with basically reality, right? There's little you can do other than accept these changes that this falling apart. What they call it, chaos. I don't know if that's a word you would use to describe it, but it's a feeling of being let down, of losing out on something. Yes, and you know what? One thing that this card does bring forward for you, it's not your fault this happened. If that makes you feel any better, I would think it does, maybe even a little bit. But this, it wasn't anything that you said. It wasn't anything you did. It isn't who you are. So you can kind of just let that kind of thing go. Let it slide off. The card is stating and recognizing you could be in a bit of shock at first. Why is this happening? But this event that's going on with you is also a breakthrough for you as well. A bit of a wake-up call, a growth moment. You may be seeing the world and viewing it a bit differently. A lesson learned. I don't know if this is going to apply to you. As far as the generic meaning of the card, it's showing that you could be having some kind of issues over property. maybe some challenges to your security. Maybe you've got to make a change somewhere. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't apply to you at all. But you may be feeling vulnerable. Maybe finances, but in relationships as well, feeling somewhat vulnerable. If you had a crush on somebody, and that didn't go your way. So for a while you had your ideas, right? Your dreams, your daydreams and whatnot. And now they're taken away, but it's got nothing to do with anything you did. It's something personal. It's whatever's going on with her. The advice of the card is to surrender to the universe here. Give up complete control over that area of your life for just a little bit. While that's going down, start to construct a new way of working, a new way of thinking, a new way of just... There's a side of your personality you're going to be using and going forward with more than you ever did before. I don't know what. Maybe you're more forward. Maybe you become more reserved. Maybe I'm hearing you're going to be using your intuition a lot more. That's growing. It's growing for you, Andrew. It's getting stronger. And for you to trust more in that, because your intuition is your connection with the universe. And it'll never, ever, ever lead you down the wrong path. It just doesn't happen. Taking a different approach to things. On the good part of this, you now have the freedom to start over again. Moving forward, you want to move, you got to move, right? But you're going to have the freedom to do that. There's not going to be anything standing in your way or holding you back. And you're going to be building a strong foundation as well. And this is going to be, it's a metaphor, but it's going to rebuild back in your life once you get another foundation under yourself, another starting point for you, another ground that you stand on. And you're going to be able to get back whatever it is you may feel that you've lost. You'll get your heart back. That's going to be okay. The keywords for this card are breakdowns and endings. It describes chaos, but I don't feel like this is chaotic for you. It's sad, disappointing. Chaotic, no, I don't think so. Card wants you to surrender to the universe. Have more trust, ask to be led. Take me down the right path I'm supposed to go down here. I trust in you and I'm leaving it. I'm feeling a little overwhelmed, a little unsure of what I should do next. You pay attention. Get in tune with the universe. There's a breakthrough coming up here for you, where things are going to change. You're going to be the one in control. It's not a bad thing. This is a good thing. There's new beginnings. The final word on this card for you is enlightenment. Enlightenment, Andrew. All right? I hope that was okay for you. She's gone at this point. There's not, there's nothing saying you'll never. It's just not right now. It's got nothing to do with anything you've done, you've said, the way you look, the way you walk, the way you talk. Has nothing to do with any of that. So, okay. Andrew, you're welcome. You're so cute. I've never looked at your profile, but you look so handsome in the little profile. You're safe. I'm like almost 30 years older than you. Oh my goodness. You're going to find somebody. There's no way you can't, okay? It's going to come for you. But there's some other things that you need to take care of. And don't try too hard. Don't try too hard. You're welcome, Andrew. Single guy here, ladies. Come on. Look at this guy's profile picture. He's got personality to boot on top of all of that. Beautiful. Okay, so the next person we're looking at Tawana. Moten. Tawana. And thank you once again, Andrew. I really appreciate your donation. Okay, Tawana. I am right on Tawana, right? Let me go down the list again. Yeah. Tawana. Okay. Yeah. I double and triple checked. It is Tawana that's next. You got lots of time. I don't feel there's a panic for you, Andrew, at all. Where's Tawana? Tawana. Yvonne? Oh, there you are. Okay. Thank you, Jennifer. I no way for me to know. Pisces dating a Cancer. If he gets this job at the mine, will he leave me or will he marry me? All right, Yvonne. Okay. Okay. See, I'm even lagging a little bit. Yeah, I got you. I got you, Yvonne. Yvonne. Okay. Yvonne is a Pisces. She's dating a Cancer. If he gets a job at the mines, will he marry her? Will he marry her? Is he going to marry Yvonne if he gets a job at the mines? Okay, I'm going to cut right here, Yvonne. Come on. Oh, my goodness. Yvonne. You got the Five of Swords, conflict here, going on in conflict. You're feeling a conflict is what I'm feeling here. You're assuming some things which you shouldn't do. Not in this case. Doesn't seem fair to you, does it? Doesn't feel fair to not be able to second guess or to assume or to have something to go on that's going to tell you. Your cats just looked at Jennifer. I don't like this card coming up for you. Oh, I don't like fives in tarot. There's never anything good coming out of them. Ever. Hardly ever, ever. You gotta really, really, like, open the card up. Get deep with the card in order to see what it's bringing to you. Even the shark looks angry here in the watermark. Is this something you go through a lot with him? Is it a conversation, you guys? Because I'm getting this feeling you're tired of this. of not knowing, which makes me wonder. See, I don't know. Has your relationship been rocky? Has anybody else been involved in causing problems between you and him? You've been distant lately. Okay, because it's showing. Yeah, okay. You're tired of it too. You're getting to that point, that breaking point where enough is enough. I'm a little tired of this. It's the same old. That never gets resolved. It never gets fit, and you're tired of it. You're battle worn, basically. Yeah, see, the card basically applying to you and your situation is showing that there's communication problems within the family structure, within your home. Being unfairly overruled, and what you want fulfilled for yourself is being completely ignored and shut down. Just not. There's no respect for. There's no paying attention. There's no dealing or addressing what it is. You're feeling like it's someone else, because I kind of got that a little bit here. I did, Yvonne. That somebody could be trying to cause problems in your relationship. Hurtful opposition, being unfairly overruled or ignored. Feeling tired of the same issue over and over. There's also all this other stuff going on in here. Feeling like somebody that you trusted. It being almost cruel, but being unkind. Even devious, maybe a little bit. And it's wounding your relationship. Okay. Yvonne, you need to stand your ground. You don't have to get aggressive with anybody that's maybe aggressive with you. Don't do that, because it's just two wrongs and trying to make something right out of it. It doesn't work that way. If there's a third party involved, I want you to chill out about it. I want you to play dumb. Don't be accusing him. Don't be questioning him. Because, look, if there was something going on or something about to go on, and you found out about it, and you wouldn't feel this way right off, but I'm telling you, you're saving a few years off your life here, if it's going to happen. The other thing, you could be looking for reasonable answers to the question, why can't we make this legal? Why can we not get married? Yeah, you can't prove it. Don't say a word. I'm not feeling he's doing anything on you. I'm not feeling that. Not yet. But there's somebody else working on him. Trying to work on him. Trying to befriend and to grow closer, even just in they're trying. I'm not saying they're succeeding, but they're trying. There's somebody else that is intrigued with him. They're interested in him, kind of a thing. But I don't feel he's done anything, and if he's not addressing the whole, if I get the job at the mines, we'll get married kind of a thing, it's got nothing to do with anybody else. If he shows no interest in marrying, which I don't understand, like if you're living with somebody, that's supposed to still be a lifetime commitment, right? Don't let him think for 1 minute you're suspicious. Let him feel like you trust him, and any issues going on between you and him are just between you and him. There's no third parties involved. That's how you approach it. This other person is nothing. They're not a threat to you. They're just an outside threat that you don't see, and they're trying. But that doesn't mean they're going to get very far. He doesn't have time for that. That's what I'm here. Just heard that. He doesn't have time for any of that. He's got enough going on with his own home life here with you, kind of a thing. You're to stand your ground, though, okay? It depends, see how badly you want this. Have you given him ultimatums? If you get the job at the mine, we get married, and if not, then you get the job at the mine and we still don't get married, then I'm done. Has that come forward at all? Have you even gone in that direction? Don't hold ultimatums over him. Anybody. Anyways, that's not always a good way to be. That's not always a good way to be with anybody in any situation. But here's the thing. Because of this other person that may have an interest in him, you don't need to respond aggressively in any way, shape, or form. But you do need to be assertive. Rather, you know what I mean? You need to make your presence a little more known. You need to be seen out with him a little more often. If he gets a job somewhere, like, I don't know. I don't think you couldn't do that at the mines. You couldn't just stop in and bring him lunch. He's like 500 feet underground or something. Wouldn't work. Good for you. Do not, Yvonne, excuse me, Yvonne, do not lower your own pride, your ego for anybody. Know your place and hold your place within his life. Know your place and hold your place within his life. Know what you are to him and what he is to you. And you know what? Let that show. Let that out there. You may be assertive, just don't get aggressive. Don't start a fist fight or anything like that, but you can be assertive. And like I said, you take your stand beside him and you let the world know. You're with him and he's with you. Without opening your mouth. All by action. All by sight. People picking up on these things. Your keywords are opposition, arguments, shame, and sometimes bullying, unfairness, loss. The final word here is resistance, is what we're going. I'm bringing out Lilith. Okay, here we go. This is for Yvonne. She wants to know, I'm going to pose 2 questions here. Is her better half going to get the job at the mines? Will her better half, her love of her life, will he get his next job working in the mines? Good money in the mines. Could change your life. Anybody working in the mines, that's really good money. And yes, he's getting that job. Part 2 here. Is he going to marry Yvonne? Are Yvonne and her mate, once he gets working at the mines, are they going to be legally married? Will there be a wedding? She's staying strong and true to yes. Okay, there you go, Yvonne. There you go. The answer is yes. You will get married. He is getting that job and you will get married. Okay? So, now the next one up. Who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Who is next? LeAnne again. Okay, LeAnne. LeAnne Kyle. And thank you so much, by the way, Yvonne, for your donation. But it's very much appreciated. Very, very much. Okay, LeAnne Kyle. You're up again. You're welcome, Yvonne. You stand your ground. You're in the right place. That place belongs to you, not anybody else. Be the strong, silent type. If things get out of hand, well, you do what you got to do. Okay, where'd LeAnne go to? I'm going to heat my tea up while I'm waiting for LeAnne to come forward. LeAnne Kyle. Oh my goodness, I'm getting stiff already. Oh. And it's you, baby. Do 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 do. Baby. Shut that door. Gee, that candle smells nice. That smells really nice, that intuitive candle. I wish we had smell-o-vision. So where's LeAnne? Oh, no, 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 no. Where's LeAnne? I hate skipping people and having to go back to them. LeAnne Kyle. There's no LeAnne. She's not there at all, eh? All right, move on to the next person. MCA. Who is MCA and what is your question? Okay, Angela Williams, all right. I got her question, Jennifer. I've got it here. Okay, so Angela is a Leo and Marcus is an Aries. And what are his intentions toward Angela? I hope Angela's in the house. Here comes her question. What are Marcus's intentions toward Angela? He's a Leo. She's a Leo. He's an Aries. What a combination, Aries and Leo. Oh my good Lord. Explosive in many different ways. Oh my God. They're both fireboxes, firecrackers, you know. So we want to know, is she even here? There she is. All right, you're here, Angela. Good. All right. Do I throw light, Terry? What are Marcus's intentions toward Angela? He's an Aries and she's a Leo. Yeah, you are firecrackers, the two of you together. I don't know. If you were sitting across my table, I'd say, are you smoking crack? Are you crazy? A Leo and an Aries together? Come on already. Jennifer's holding down the house tonight. Jennifer Landers is in the house. All right, we're going to cut it right here. We're going to cut it right here, Angela. What is Marcus's intentions toward Angela? Angela would like to know. What on earth, Angela? What is this all about? The vortex. Choices. What's going on here? What is going on here? This is pretty heavy. This is a heavy card for you to get. The overall meaning, there's two overall meanings. I don't say just one, but with this card, there's two. One of them is addictions, all right? The other one is affairs of the heart. This is a card about feeling like you have no control over an area of your life, a situation. You're feeling trapped and overwhelmed, feeling an attraction maybe to someone, and them and their situation is not for you. Is not for you. That's what comes through with this card. 5 years, eh? This is such a heavy card. It's such an intimate card and a personal card. This is stuff going on the inside. This is a card of no good unless you're running in the opposite direction from whatever it is that you're facing in this card. I kid you not. Unless you're running in the opposite direction away from it, taking a stand, taking control over your situation, taking control over your life again, your heart. Can I ask you and be very blunt? I don't normally ask because I don't do live readings other than these, right? They're the only ones. In personal reading, I would mention it. But I wouldn't ask it, but I'm going to ask it. Is this a third-party situation, Angela? On his end? You, him, and? Is this a third-party situation? Is he married? Is what I guess I'm asking you. Is he married? And I hope you say no. It's not my personal, because I don't judge anybody. Nobody's here to judge anybody like that, because no one knows the situation with anybody. So, I'm lagging. I must be lagging again. Okay. I could sense a third party. That's all I knew. And I'm thinking, well, maybe he's married, he's got a wife, but he did have somebody else. All right. This has been going on for 5 years with you guys. This card just shows you being under the control of somebody else, or you're in a situation that's not benefiting you. It's not benefiting you personally, any way, shape, or form. It's not bringing you any benefits into your life. It's a card about being trapped emotionally, feeling enslaved. And for some it's a job, and some it's a financial deal or contract of some kind, but for others it's love and lust. And the most common meaning of the vortex is affairs. This card usually indicates that you feel like you have very little power over what's going on, or maybe that another person has a lot more power over you. They have control of some kind. But the card is saying you may be feeling attracted to a person that will do you no good. Does that answer your question? That's let me read it verbatim here from the book for you. Okay, the vortex is affairs. And this situation means that you feel you have very little power and that another person or other parties have control over you, meaning him. Maybe he's got your heart and that's just the way it is. But you may be feeling attracted to a person or a situation that's not going to do you any good at all. And for this reason, additional meaning of the vortex is addiction, as in being addicted to somebody else, being addicted to love, to passion. Some people do. They become addicted to sex. They become addicted to being in love. That fallen in love period, that's what they're hooked on. That's not you, because you've been in this situation for 5 years. That's not you. You've been dealing with him all this time. For some people do get addicted to that falling in love period. And once things calm down and become more balanced and more stable, they lose interest. But that's not you. It's just an interesting quirk when it comes to addictions. And we do get addicted to people. However, whatever, this is also a card about bondage. Okay, Angela, that's interesting. That's interesting. It's karma coming back on him, that's for sure, right? Don't feel like you're under okay. Don't ever, I don't know if this has happened to you before and that's why this is coming through, but don't ever let yourself or let anybody else outside of yourself try to come into your life, into your picture, into your story, and try to control you. They're calling the word bondage is the word they use. I'm not feeling it's a bondage, but we do that to each other. There's always the stronger end of the relationship, like who wears the pants, her or him? Do you know what I mean? That kind of a thing. Who's the one that has the greater influence on the other? You know, it depends on the two people. But there's always one a little stronger and one a little more passive. One's a little on the aggressive, and the other one's just merely assertive, right? Coming from two different places, but the stronger one is the louder one. It's just, don't ever let yourself fall under anybody that way. Not ever. Stay that way. Because what happens is when somebody falls head over heels completely in love, and we all say that, nobody's going to control me. Well, they might, but they might control your heart in a way that's never been touched before. And that's where people can get really, really, really messed up. And most people can't fight it. They can't stay away from it. It pulls them. And they can't help it because of how they feel when they're with that person. Here's the thing, you can walk away from him for good anytime you want. All right? Anytime at all you can, and you said you lost interest, you can easily go back there again. What is it that's made you ask about him and maybe not somebody else? You need to ask yourself that. Why are you asking about him in the first place? When you said you did get distracted and you were seeing somebody else, you've got to ask yourself, you don't have to answer me, but to ask yourself that, why did I, why, of all the things you could have asked, I'm just curious. You seem very strong and independent, but you did ask, right? You still love him. So if you could make it work, Angela, then you would go forward and you would make that work. If you could get yourselves into that space, right? That mindset. Here's your advice. I'm just going to throw it out there. If you decide it's time to break an agreement or a habit, then just do it. It will be easier than you think it is. And don't let your circumstances dictate to who you are. You take back your power right here, right now, take the stand. What about confronting him? What about getting a hold of him, you know, and can we get together and have coffee? Can you be, you're stubborn. You don't want to make the first move. You're just not ready to yet, Angela, because we all hit that wall. And it's either shit or get off the pot, buddy. Right? Or for the men. I'm tired of just being your boyfriend. I want to be your husband, or the other way around. But we all hit a wall and we feel time is running out, and you've wasted a lot of it already. Could be your realization here of what could happen. Your keywords for this card are choices and contracts, but control and power and affairs are highlighted, as are restrictions and addictions. That he hasn't been well. What if you took an aloof interest towards him? Like, you're not going to run right to his side and be there 24/7, right? Because he's not been well. But this wouldn't be the time to pull out completely either, would it, if you still love him? Maybe you need to stop thinking about what is right, what is wrong, and just do what you feel. Follow your feelings. And if your feelings lead you astray, down a path you didn't want to go, then so be it. At least you'll have your answers, right? I don't know. That's what I'm kind of feeling for you. This feeling of structure. Things that, like an itinerary, like a list of expecting things to go. Not so much a real list or anything, but expecting things to go a certain way, wanting them to go a certain way. I'm hearing no ultimatums here. Should come into the picture for you either, Angela. No ultimatums at all. Go by what your instinct and your intuition is guiding you to do. The thought of being around him a little more, how does that make you feel? Becoming a friend who's there to help him because you care about him, but not taking right over his whole life in that moment. Allowing him the time he needs to rest and heal and get better. Well, yeah, if he gives you that, Angela, then no, you shouldn't. No, you shouldn't. If there's going to be any foolishness like that. And I know what you mean. So you both have to be ready this time around. This is going to make or break it for you guys. Okay? And if you ever see or have anything to do with each other, if you go separate ways at this point, it could be 20 years down the road before you see each other again. It could be like a lifetime. Needs and healing, yes. So what I'm saying is don't come at him from great heights. And don't come at him with somebody with conditions and, well, we'll have to do things this way and that. Don't do that. I want you to live more in the moment with him. All right? Live more in the moment. Go by what you feel. Fly by the seat of your pants, some people would call it. And you know what? I would risk putting my heart out there one more time when the moment felt right. And if it got shoved back at me, it would never happen again. Never, ever happen again. Not 10 years down the road, not 20 years, not 30 years. If you get your friggin' heart, hand it back to you. No. Okay, yeah. That's why you both have to be ready here, Angela, okay? You really, really have to be ready for each other. You need to be ready for this. And I don't know what it is, but it seems like there's always one person that's a little more ahead than the other. You're going to have to play it by ear. Time to grow up. It's time to act like the more mature adults. You get past everything you guys done to each other. Find out if he wants to start fresh again. But this time you're both going to go into it, all right, with the same mindset. That we're going to make it last this time. We're going to build a life together, and it's going to be good. And we're going to be happy. We're going to be content. And we're going to be satisfied. But it needs to start with the trust, right? That you're both bringing to the table the same thing. Okay? I hope that's okay for you, Angela. Who's next, Jennifer? Let's see here. Oh, why are you way over there, PayPal? You make me stretch that much further, and then you make me log in again. Oh, for heaven's sakes. I may have to send you another list here, Jennifer, too. Come on. Linda Ammo's next. All right. I think my tea got cold again. Taking a new screenshot here, Jennifer. What am I doing? I gotta go to Jennifer in order to give it to her. Where am I going here? All right. Oops. Oh my God, that's slow to load. Jennifer. Yes. I agree, Jennifer. That's funny. Okay, Linda M.O. is Okay. Where's Linda? There she is. How are my finances looking for the future? Okay. Two. Oh, no way. Oh, my God. Linda. That close, eh? Oh, my goodness. You want to know how, okay, finances. Let's see what's up for Linda Levadur. Linda Ammo. Okay. This is for Linda Ammo, and she wants to know how's her financial future looking. This is when you want one of the aces to come up, preferably the Ace of Pentacles. It's already come up, but LeAnne, you know what? If we had to have a repeating card for this reading, I would like it to be that one. How is her financial future looking here? This is for Linda Levadur. How is her financial future looking? All right, I'm going to cut right here. You're welcome, Angela. It was my pleasure. Well, you know what I mean. Kind of. Uh-oh. Linda! I don't like being the bearer of bad news. You got the Thief card of Tarot. It shows something being taken from you here with this card. Friggin' bugs. One thing about the cold weather, I will not miss the bugs. Wow. Oh, Seven of Swords. There's no freak. There's no accident. The cards come up the way that the cards come up. It's just, this cards want you to be this. You're really, it's a good thing to come up. This is really going on in your life, or it's coming to pass. And you need a heads up. You need to be aware of the people that are around you. You need to be aware of your own actions. But sevens are about possibilities. There's a good thing. Okay? So we have to stick with that. We have to... oh my goodness. Does my tea get cold already? It's just below lukewarm, so it's getting there. I'm going to finish that off. It is known as the Thief card of Tarot. I am sorry to tell you that, but it is. And it does reveal something being taken from you. Sometimes, a lot of times, this card validates any suspicions you may have about something going on or about somebody and what they're up to. So there's a heads up there. There's something going on around you, and you've already got your spidey senses are already tingling. So if your intuition is telling you not to trust a situation or not trust somebody, you better listen to it. Follow it. Don't trust. Back away. Get yourself out of it. Remove yourself from the situation. Investigate more detail-oriented stuff now. If somebody comes to you with some kind of, hey, you want to do this? Or, hey, are you interested? Could I interest you with this? Could I interest you with that? Hey, I heard this. You need to check that out. Kind of a thing. If somebody comes to you like that, don't just agree and take everything at face value. Say, well, I'll get back to you. Let me check it out, and I will get back to you. I don't care who this is you're saying. You've got to say this. There's somebody coming forward with something, and you don't make any real concrete moves until you've got the facts, and you need to do your own fact-finding. Don't take their word for it. I don't care if it's your best friend. I don't care if it's your mother. I don't care if it's your grandmother. No, you don't. You need to do your own legwork here on anything anybody brings you for the next little while. Okay, I heard 4 to 6 weeks. Over the next 4 to 6 weeks, you got to have your guard up. Some things will come easier than others with people because it's who you're dealing with. It's who you're looking at. Don't agree to anything until you do your homework. Wait until you have evidence, though, that this is genuine. That's another thing. You need to find out it's real to start with. And you're to take extra care of your possessions, literal possessions right now. And also protect yourself from negative people who could drain your energy. And we've all got some of them in our lives. I know we do. I can't think right off me, but... oh, yes, I can. It's not even anybody on Facebook or on a line or anything. But yeah, there is somebody like that. But they're not part of the world we're in, thank goodness. Here's the advice from the card for you, Linda. Protect your assets and examine the motives of others very carefully and be on your guard. So in other words, and you hear me say this an awful lot, use the WIFM theory in reverse. WIFM stands for what's in it for me. If you're going to do something, somebody wants you to help, well, what's in it for me? Why should I? You're going to turn that around on the other side. Anybody that's all of a sudden they got this presence in your life and they never did before, probably somebody that you do know of, but they've never gone out of their way to do a damn thing for you or help you or even show any interest in who you are or anything about you. All of a sudden, boom, there they are. So you can pretty much take it to the bank that you've caught on to something here that's of benefit. This person wants a piece of the action. That's what's in it for them. So they're being very sweet. They're being very accommodating. They're being very nice. They're being very giving because they want a piece of that pie. All right. Your keywords here, Linda, are theft, negative people, insecurity, intuition, mistrust, decisions, and protection. But let me ask the question that you wanted to get an answer for you here from Lilith. I see, I got the same pull. I wanted to just pull Lilith and skip the card. I maybe should have. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. Okay, Linda. Good for you. Aquarians are very strong people. Don't mess with an Aquarian. They're very, very... Oh, they're so giving, and they're so loving, and they're generous of spirit in every way you can think of. But if you cross one, it'll be the last time you cross one. All right. Okay. Despite what this card... see, Tarot's telling you to watch out. Something's going on. There's somebody in your life, or that can come into your life here, Linda, that you're not going to be able to trust. You'll know it right off, too. You'll remember this reading. Oh, my God, that's who it is. That's what you'll be saying. It's that person. And you'll notice, and you won't read into it the first time they come around. It'll be the third, all of a sudden it's becoming a habit. This person seems to see you almost every day now, or you see them. So, you know how to protect yourself there. You just put some space. So Linda was really looking at financial issues, and she wants to know if there's financial improvement coming in her future. Will her financial life improve? Will Linda's financial life improve? I'm getting yes. Not a real strong one, mind you, but she is saying yes. Is Linda's financial world going to improve? Personal finances. Yes. Okay. Yeah, there's a stronger swing here now. I'm feeling the weight of her real strong. Start planting some seeds right now, Linda. I don't know what that means, but that's what I just heard. Tell her to plant some seeds now. Start now. When will she start to see an upswing in her finances? Will this happen within this year of 2019? Will she see an upswing in her finances within the next couple of months? Oh, no. Longer? Yes, into 2020. Will she see an upswing in her finances within the first 3 months of 2020? Yes. I thought she was going to swing to no. So there you go. 3 months into 2020, you'll see a financial upswing. But just watch the people that are around you right now, okay, Linda? Just be careful for that. Okay, Nima. Nima, she got a job offer and accepted. How will this be for me? Okay, let's get your shuffle up. What a beautiful moon out there tonight. It's gorgeous. I was watching it earlier too. Come up. Okay. Nima has had a job offer that's been accepted. And how will it work for her in her favor? You're welcome, Linda. Oh, isn't that something? Oh my God. I bet you do. What's going to, how's this new job going to unfold for Nima? How's this going to unfold for Nima? This new job. Is there any hurdles she has to jump through? Any ropes she's got to jump over? Any walls that she needs to climb before she starts seeing the benefit in her life of having this job? This will be an interesting card. I'm going to go one more time, then I'm going to cut the deck for you, Nima. This will be interesting. Good opportunity, right off. Page of Pentacles. Look at that. Look at that. This job always revolves, or this card always revolves around jobs, working, bringing in extra money, starting new jobs, taking advantage of opportunities coming your way. This is a wonderful card to have come up for you, Nima. This is a good sign all the way around with the page here. And Pentacles being about money, of course, making money, creating money, and this sort of a thing, right? So, okay, so let's see here. Jennifer's wanting an updated list is my guess. I suppose you've already talked to her about that. Like, is that the name that she uses? Hold on a minute. Let me refresh my list, okay? Yeah, because it logged me right out again. She's on the list. She's third from the top right now, but she's got how many people in front of her? Oh my God. I'm going to send you a new list. Hold on one sec. Come on. Scroll down. All right. There. Okay. Here comes another list, and you'll be able to see that she's on it. Oh, where am I going here? Now I'm going to go back and look as well myself. There we go. There we go. Did I miss somebody? No, it's just Sabato's way up there. Okay. All right. So that's the whole list where we're at right now. But I'm doing Nima's thing here first, and then it's going to be Rhonda. You're welcome, Michelle. That's no problem. Michelle Lee, that's okay. Okay. All right. So we're looking here at the Page of Pentacles for you, Nima. Great card. Right up your alley. This is beautiful for you, Nima. When this page comes into your reading, he's here. He's bringing you some really good news. All right. One moment. Okay. Thank you, Jennifer. Appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, Nima. This page is bringing you good news, and it's all about finances and work, and maybe even some education. This page doesn't represent just money itself per se, but it brings you hope, all right? That if you have a wish, you want your wish to be granted, it's going to be granted. Another meaning of the page is a pending job offer, or if you're trying to sell a property or maybe move, that this is going to happen really, really soon, provided you pay attention to all your paperwork. The advice of the card is to look for offers regarding property and work. There's a good opportunity on the horizon, but you need to be diligent. You need to check your contacts carefully, and you got to do all your own legwork and all your own fact finding so that you know what you're getting into. And you're going into a new area of your life. This could be the new job with your eyes wide open. You know everything, what you're going to expect. Yeah, there's going to be some surprises here and there, but nothing that's going to turn your life upside down. It's a learning curve, right? You're working for somebody new company, new job. Your keywords are money and messages. Communications will be highlighted, so is work. Your luck is on your side. Very, very beautiful. And you are going to have and be feeling and carrying a lot of confidence and a lot of optimism. So you're going to be able to go forward with your job just what you expect. Use your intuition, use your eyesight, use your second sight, to see things as they're unfolding and as they're coming towards. You're going to be fine. There's no hoops to jump through with this card. You're going to slide into this new job like a second skin. So I hope that that was okay for you, Nima, and I congratulate you as well. So is it Rhonda that's next? Rhonda Bryant, I think. Oh, you're so welcome, Nima. You're welcome. Let me go into my list and I'll see if she didn't pose a question there first. Rhonda. Okay, Rhonda. Thank you so much, Rhonda. That's a beautiful donation. Thank you. Am I at the right job? Is that all you wanted to know? God love you. All right. Rhonda Bryant wants to know, is she at the right job? So let's get her shuffle up. Are you here, Rhonda? There you are. All right. Okay. I got you now, Rhonda. No problem. Rhonda wants to know if she's in the right job. Thank you for your donation as well. It's deeply appreciated. It really is. Thank you, thank you. Sending you the best of the best. Is Rhonda in the right job? And anything else that needs to be brought up to her attention, anything else that she can anticipate what's coming at her here. Is she in the right job? Is Rhonda in the right job? Doodly doodly. Now the run through, one more. Is Rhonda in the right job? Okay, I'm going to cut right here. Way down at the bottom of the deck. Interesting. I got the 7 of Cups. Possibilities here. You got possibilities. It's like having choices, more than one. There's possible. It's like a double whammy because that's what 7s are about in tarot. It's possibilities, and that's what this card stands for. So it's like a double whammy here with this card. Of course, it's Cups, which represents a lot of emotional stuff here as well. We're trying to zero in on Rhonda's job here. Is she in the right line of work? Okay, well, to start off with this card is acknowledging and letting you know, giving you the head nod, that you've got all kinds of possibilities that are being made available to you right now. All right? But the thing is, you don't really know. You're going to find yourself, well, all these possibilities, what is it I'm supposed to focus in on? There has to be something I got to place my focus on. You might be thinking on changing jobs. That could be it. And maybe you have choices available to you in your line of work, but you don't have enough facts available to you to make any real decisions or to decide, right? Just a raft of impressions that kind of come to you, but that's assuming. So you don't want to assume anything about working for another person, working for another company, thinking and assuming it's going to be better than where you're at right now. Don't do that. I don't know why, but don't do that. There's danger that will lie for you in front of you if you fall for things that sound too good to be true, almost like a fantasy, then probably they are. So your spidey senses should be tingling here that something's not everything it appears to be. That's what I'm getting for you here. You need to wait until you find a sense of what is real and what is not here before you really do anything. And don't be idealizing jobs or situations. Don't, in a perfect world, but we don't live in a perfect world. You can't idealize these things. But you like to do that because it tends to fire your imagination. There's nothing wrong with that. As long as you don't mislead yourself, hide the truth from yourself, let yourself have the wool pulled over you, over your eyes kind of a thing. You need to stay grounded. You need to stay real. Pay attention at this time as well to your dreams and to your visions, Rhonda. Your daytime dreams are your visions, your nighttime dreams as well. They could be prophetic. Answers could come through your dreams. Vision, you'll see where you're going to be. You're going to see it and it's going to come to pass. You're going to get a flash of something, of yourself, somewhere, experiencing something in a moment, and it'll come to pass. Wow. Not all visions are good, but you're going to have a good one. It's going to give you a real strong direction on where to go and what to do here. The advice of the card, rather than rush towards just one option, Rhonda, stand back for a little bit. Wait and see what's going to manifest. If you've got the luxury of time on your hands, wait and see what's going to play itself out. Your keywords for this card are fantasy and confusion, choices and dreams, imagination, there's vision, and there's passion. And I'm pulling Lilith for you, just because Lilith likes these kind of straightforward questions. One moment, Rhonda. It's getting humid. Oh my God, it's getting humid. Like I've got my window open and there's nothing coming through the window. Nothing. Not going to complain. Could be snow. Is Rhonda within, is she in the right job? Is Rhonda at the right job for her? Is Rhonda within the right job for her? Is Rhonda at the right job, which is right for her? Is she in the right place? At this time, anyway. Is this the right place for her to be working? See, she's saying yes. Is Rhonda going to be leaving this job eventually? Will she eventually leave this job? She's saying, yeah. She's saying yes. All right, I want a broad question here. Will the next job fit Rhonda better? Will it be a better fit for her? And when will this happen? When will the next job happen? Will this happen within this year of 2019? Will Rhonda find another place? No. No. Longer? Yes. Will Rhonda find a new job within 2020? Will she change jobs in the year 2020? Very fast. Yeah, her speed's changing. Yes. Will it happen early on in 2020? Within the first 3 months of 2020, will Rhonda find herself working at a new place, at a new job? And she's saying yes. Within the first 2 months, can we narrow it down a little more? Will she find new? No, it isn't. It's 3. And she's like, no. And then she's like, yeah. Okay. So there you go. There you go. So what was your next question, Rhonda? So I know you're next again, Rhonda, because you did too, right? What's your next question? And we'll get a shuffle up here. I can't believe the time's flying by so fast tonight. So fast tonight. Oh, my God. Your son needs a better job. Is he going to get a better job? Is that your question? Okay. All right. So this is for Rhonda once again. Is Rhonda's son going to get a better job? Who did this earlier? They asked for themselves and they asked for their son or something. Will Rhonda's son get a better job? I can tell you right now the answer is yes. It's inevitable. That's what I'm hearing. Oh, he's got a full plate. Wow. Yeah, I bet he does. Oh, poor kid. I already know he is. Of course he is. It's coming. It's coming. You know what I'm hearing? If the boy was really smart, if he's got any spare time at all, whatever it is that he's, going for, right, is to try to get something on the lines of work, what he's studying for, and to job shadow. That means going in and job shadowing somebody for maybe 1 hour a day, maybe 3 times a week, whatever he can do. And that's one way to get your foot in the door. That's one of the smarter things. If he can find a way to find somebody to connect with in the field of his choice and to be able to job shadow, will move things along very, very quickly. Okay. Will Rhonda's son have a better job? He's in graduate school right now, and he works part-time, but he's not making enough money. She'd like to see him get something better right away. Yeah, job shadowing in the field he wants to be in. You tell them I'll work for nothing. I just want to come in and I want to learn the ropes. This is what I'm studying, and it would be a big help. And you know what? I'm telling you, if people like him a lot, when he goes there, if they've got no problem with him, and if he's soaking it all up like a sponge, he's got his foot, at least one in the door, when the next job comes up. Put it that way. He needs to make himself known. He's got to put himself out there. Like, why go just get another job? Like, I don't know, being a grunge worker on a carpenter site kind of thing, or being a waiter or something like that. Maybe McDonald's. Well, if you're gonna work in the food industry, in the service industry, what are you doing at McDonald's? Why aren't you working in a bar somewhere or a licensed dining room where the tips can actually carry you through the week? There's other ways of doing it, but whatever his field of study is, that's what I'm feeling in my gut. My intuition's telling me that, and Spirit agrees that that would be the smartest thing he could do, and he needs to make a job out of getting into that place, wherever that may be for him. I'm going to run them through. Okay. Rhonda's going to get a better job to make his transition through grad school a little easier. The boy needs a break. He needs to be making a little more money. I'm going to cut the deck right here. Well, well, well. If there has to be a repetitive card, let it be a good one. Look at this. Look at that, Rhonda. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. He's going to be okay. There's opportunities coming his way. This is a beautiful card for him. It's a beautiful card for him. This card, there's everything wonderful about it. There's no negativity about it. This is progress. This is growth forward. It's just wonderful all the way around, to be quite honest with you. There's good news coming in for you guys here, for your son, for finances and as far as work goes. And not only that, it's education as well. So says Tarot. This card is meant for him. This page and this card of Pentacles here doesn't represent just money alone. It's more than that. He's bringing hope that a wish is going to be granted. And another meaning of this page coming into the reading, literally, is a pending job offer. All right? The advice of this card is to look for offers regarding work. There's a good opportunity on the horizon, but he needs to be diligent. He has to make almost like a little part-time job out of getting himself into this place. Check all your contacts very carefully. And the keywords are money and messages, communication, work, luck, confidence, and optimism. He's going to do just fine. I'll even ask Lilith, but I know she's going to say yes right off, without a doubt. Rhonda wants to know, Lilith, is her son going to get a better job? Is Rhonda's son going to get a better job to help carry him through grad school? Will Rhonda's son get a better job to help him to make life a little bit easier, where he's making more money to help himself through grad school? She's saying yes. When's this new job going to begin for him? Will this happen within this year of 2019, within the next few months? Is this going to happen within the next few months before 2019 ends? She's saying yes. He's going to be making more money, and he's going to enjoy what he's doing, and life will, in a big way, get a lot easier for him. He's going to be nurtured, fed, safe, and secure. And he's going to feel security within himself. And more self-confidence. That's everything that's coming forward here, Rhonda. Thank you so much, Lilith. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you. There we go. Okay, Rhonda. It's going to be fine. I mean, oh my God. That card, like I say, you got to have a repetitive card coming up in these mini readings. There's one right there I'd never, ever shy away from. Not ever, ever. Lilith says yes. She wants a general reading, does she, Jennifer? For the next person is Pamela McWilliams. You're on the cusp of Ices Perry's, I was going to say. Right backwards, eh? Pisces, Aries, okay. All right. Oh, excuse me. Pamela wants to know, are things going to keep improving for her? Is she going to be saying, you're welcome, Rhonda. Best wishes to you and to your son. He's going to be fine. He really is. I actually see him talking to you, kind of leaning against the wall in a doorway, maybe a living room door. He's kind of leaning, and he's got one hand in the pocket here, and you can see the stress is gone from him. He's making ends meet now. He's got a little bit of petty cash, a few dollars in his pocket. So yeah. Okay, Pamela. Are things going to be able to continue to keep improving for Pamela McWilliams? Are things going to keep continuing to improve for Pamela McWilliams? Are things going to continue to improve for Pamela McWilliams. All right, I'm going to cut right here. Oh my goodness. Knight of Pentacles. Loyalty. Another great card. Beautiful card for you. I love it when the nice cards come up. To me, this is, oh, it's beautiful. It really is the Knight of Pentacles, all about loyalty. What a beautiful card he is. The beautiful things that he represents. A lot of times they are like, the Knights are a lot like the Pages, and they can come bringing and bearing good news, this sort of a thing. The bearers of good news. They can bring hope. This is a card about realism, being realistic. This is a card that also recognizes that improvement and forward growth and forward movement isn't always a pretty picture. Sometimes a lot of hard work. And some things, as bad as you wanted to have them, like yesterday, require some planning, and they require some effort, work. Things get done with this card when it shows up with this Knight. He's not the most, the energy doesn't feel very dashing and all good and wonderful, right? You can see the work there. There's your reality, and you accept that as well. I accept the reality of everything. It's going to be slow and steady, wins the race. You won't get to where you want to be overnight. But the energy of this whole card is about loyalty, trustworthiness. I can tell you this, if you want to keep your show on the road, there's an offer coming to you. Any offers that come your way, you're going to have a big offer come to you, your way. Something fall. Not necessarily fall, but it's been brought to you, directed to you, or you've brought it and manifested it to yourself. But an offer, and it's going to be one that can be taken very, very seriously. This person, whoever this is, they're not pulling your leg. They're not doing any of this. Is a real deal. Probably why I'm getting this feeling, it's like more than what you thought it was going to be, more than what you expected. This is bigger than what you thought, in the best of ways. This guy almost always appears in a reading to show good business sense, investments, projects that have really great future potential for you in your life. If you're looking for property, or you will be down the road, you're going to find the perfect property that fits you the best. And when this card shows up in your reading, this is the right time to make a real serious decision about your long-term future. This opportunity coming your way could have a long-term effect, reach way into your future here. The advice of the card is the hard way of doing things, the hard graft, the hard copy of getting what you want in life and moving forward and improving your life overall. Taking the true, trusted road that's been tried many times before and been successful is your best way to go. Don't try to... Guys hear that? It's pitch black out there. I can't see anything. Something tells me if I go to regular... What goes on around here, it's probably a raccoon. They knocked the gate right down, all the way down the stairs. The gate that blocks the top of the stairs from the deck, so the dog can't get loose. You know that when hard work's going to be, it's going to be what it takes to get to where you're going, and you're willing to do that as long as it gets you right to the bigger picture that you're seeing. And long hard work may tedious, take more out of you. But here's the thing, you don't look at what you're going through in that moment. You're allowed to visualize and look ahead at the bigger picture in this situation. So you see the bigger picture, and that's what your goal is. And you will get there. Beyond a shadow of a doubt. Everything keeps getting better and better and better. This is really great. You're going to look back and you're going to say, you know what? If I didn't take the trail that I did to get here, or the path, whatever you want to refer to it as, I wouldn't be feeling so damn good right now. That's what I hear you saying down the road after the fact. Feeling really good about what you did and what you accomplished to get to where you are. You'll be feeling very, very good about that. Keywords here are order, planning, trust, work, property, investments, and progress. So there's a big fat yes to your question. Absolutely 100%. Your life is going to continue to improve here. There's nothing negative in this card at all, other than you may find yourself having to work kind of hard for what it is that you're looking for. Is that right, Pamela? Well, that's wonderful, because this card is just a home slam right off. I can ask Lilith to get her to verify and agree, hopefully. I would die or hear, not die literally, but I'd be like shocked if she said no. At this point, she's not going to say no. I trust in spirit, and I trust in the tool of Lilith. This is for Pamela. Is Pamela's life going to continue to improve? Yes or no? Is Pamela's life overall going to continue to improve? Yes, and it's going to start right away. If there's something new coming up on you very, very soon, real quick. There's not much hesitation here with her. That's wonderful. So yeah, again, the answer to your question is yes. So there you go. So we've got up next. Who is up next? Oh, the door is closed, Jennifer. I don't leave it open after dark because I can't see if there's raccoon, because they'll walk right in my house. So, but I don't do that in the daytime. No, he knows he can't go off the deck. That's what that gate is for. I don't live with my doors and windows closed. I would suffocate, even in the winter time. This window beside me when I'm sitting here, even if it's 40 below, it's open a crack. I need to have, so my door, no. The doors aren't open when it's that cold. But, yeah. Carol Thibodeau's next. Well, now, the card did say you could be looking for a brand, you could be finding your dream home. All right. So there you go. Yep, all the time, yep. But once it gets dark, I don't, because the raccoons, they've walked right into my house before. It wouldn't be the first time. Go right over to the cat's bowl. Oh, look, there's food in Kitty's bowl. I think I'll have that. And I'm sitting here going, what are you doing, Stewie? And then because I can't see him because my chair's on the side of the table blocking my view where the cat eats. I go like that. It's like, you're not Stewie. Oh my God. You know, this kind of a thing, right? You're not Stewie. I bet you have, because it showed that. It showed hard work for you, Pamela. And I'm being told, just by what Jennifer is putting out there, that Carol Thibodeau, you're next. I'll look her up on the list and see if she's got a question or a note attached with her donation. There's Carol right there. Okay. No question. Will you please go back to the summary? Thank you. Oh my God, PayPal just lags lately. I have on my list, Jennifer, just so you know, is Isabella. Isabella Santos is the last one. The next person is Carol Thibodeau. Where you at, Carol? Carol Thibodeau. Okay. Okay. This is what I have right now. There's not many left. There's not many left, Jennifer. Just give me a sec. I'll bring this up so I can send it to you. Do. Yeah, and Santos, Isabella's after Christine. She's last on the list. But here comes the last screenshot. There you go. You'll see the last one. I'm wondering the same. I'll check my time here. And there's how many left? Let me look at my list again. Carol, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, close them for now. Donations are closed for tonight. These are the last of the questions that we have. There's 6 more people. You're welcome, Pamela. Best to you, too. Where's Carol? Okay, I'm going to give it another minute. If Carol doesn't pop up here, I'll move on to the next person. Yes, thank you very much to those that did. Okay, I don't think Carol's in the house. I think Carol is gone. She has to leave. Okay. We'll have to move on to the next one then. Okay, the next person wants privacy. All right. So, you know who you are then. Is there any way you can private message her, Jennifer, and let her know that this is her turn? Okay, I see your question, and I will answer that for you. All right. Okay, I'm going to get quiet during this reading, okay? Because especially with Lilith, and so does Tarot, they already know what's going on inside of me. They know the question. I want to protect her privacy. I don't want to bring that out on the wall. Thank you, Nuria. Okay, well, you put the question out there. You just didn't want your name out there. All right. Whackaz People wants to know if her husband has any romantic or sexual interest or attraction to men. Does Whackaz husband have any interest, sexual or otherwise, towards men? Is he attracted to men? Does Whackaz's husband, is he attracted to other men? This 3 hours, for some reason, to me, has gone by really, 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 really fast. So that's my limit, is 3 hours, and we're half hour from. By the time I'm done, it'll be 3 hours. Okay, I'm going to cut the deck right here. I don't know what to tell you here. This is a good card. It's the King of Cups. And it's all about understanding is the energy. I don't know. I'm feeling you need to be more understanding. I don't know what that's about, but that's what I'm feeling here for you. More patience and tolerance, and very strange. Indeed. Is your husband super sensitive? What as? Is your husband super sensitive? Is he the sensitive kind of person? Isabella, if I'm not mistaken, you're the last one on the list. You're the last reading. I don't know. This is other than he's very sensitive and he's defensive about it. All right. It shows him as being devoted to his friends, he's devoted to his family, and he's devoted to his career, his job. When this person makes a commitment, he is loyal for life. So if you're worried about him leaving you, unless you push him, he's not going anywhere. Does he get a little distance at times? Does he pull off to himself a little bit from time to time, seem to get lost in thought? And if that's so, he feels everything and sees everything and experiences everything on a deep, deep level with him. Everything hits him very deeply. And you may not have any clue to what's going on. Usually when he's left feeling confused and he can't figure something out, we'll make him pull off to himself a little bit, become a little withdrawn. For you, in regards to him, this king is indicating that you should really try hard to balance some empathy with him, but being fair to yourself at the same time. So if there's something you feel you're lacking in your relationship with him, it's time for you to speak up and work on that. And that's being fair to yourself while you're being very understanding with him as well. And you know what? When this card comes up, he has the representation of the ideal male partner. You couldn't do any better than this for a husband. That's what the card's bringing forward for you. Well, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Here's the advice of the card. You're to follow your emotions. Go by your intuition. Well, that doesn't sound like him at all in this reading. So when you first got together, it was like that. It was a very volatile relationship. You need to trust your own intuition and your own emotions. You don't need to explain yourself to anybody either. You do what you feel is right. Okay. This is a card that brings forth empathy and fairness, sensitivity, loyalty, maturity, commitment, and honor. You know what this could be? This could be you and not him. This is you that's showing this loyalty and this understanding being emphatic to somebody else, but being fair to yourself at the same time. Don't leave your cup empty, yourself empty. To fill up somebody else, that's a wrong way of doing things. But the potential's there for him to be the ideal partner. I'm pulling Lilith here because I don't know really what to tell you. I don't know. Usually tarot doesn't leave me questioning. I can usually see. Okay, her question was, is Wakaz's husband secretly attracted to his own sex? The male sex? Is he secretly gay? Basically, is he a closet gay? Is Wakaz's husband a closet gay? Oh dear. Oh dear. She's saying he is. Does he love his wife? Is he in love with his wife and his family? He is. Is he ever going to act and investigate the gay side of him? Will he ever act and investigate the gay side of him? Has he experimented with other men? Has he ever experimented with other men in a homosexual tendency way? And he has. Yes to all those questions. Sorry. Wakaz, I'm sorry. You have a right to not. Look, tarot doesn't write your life. It can give you something things to anticipate that could be coming to you, things that you need a heads up on that need to be looked at, investigated, given attention to. But you're running your own life here, so it's up to you what you do about this. Always do the right thing. That way you keep your integrity in check, and you can say, no matter what goes on, I'll know I've done the right things. If it still falls apart, we still end up divorced, at least I know I did the right things. I wasn't cruel, I wasn't mean, I wasn't manipulative, any of those things. I allowed him to be who he was supposed to be, who he's comfortable with being. You know what I mean? You're going to be going the extra mile as far as understanding goes, but if you're looking for separation, it's up to you to follow through that. You suspected it. Yeah, I'm real sorry. I'm real sorry. Okay, so who's the next person that we have up here? You're welcome. Wakaz, you're welcome. Okay, Dawn's up next. Okay, so Friday's cat wants to know, well, Chris and, I'm assuming you're female, Chris and Friday's cat begin to officially start dating before the end of this month, before the end of September. Anything else that you should be focusing on? Are Chris and Friday's cat going to be able to start officially? Oh, okay, I guess I'm cutting it right here. Didn't mean to. No. I'm getting repetitive cards here tonight, guys. And we've got the Knights of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles again. Loyalty coming out. Isn't that the strangest thing? We get these 78 cards in this deck. I pull one. And the same ones come up over and over. It's where the energies are. One moment. I need a refreshment. Oh, wow, wow. Do. Mama don't like you, she likes everyone. 7 up, where is it? There we go. That's what I want. Mama don't like you, she likes everyone. Okie dokie. So, you know what my answer for you is, Dawn? My answer to you is yes. Okay? We'll narrow it down with Lilith in just a moment. But we're looking, I can't believe we got this card again. I just can't believe it. It's the S card tonight, I guess. It's what's going on here with it. It's definitely the S card. Okay, so this Chris person for you, Dawn, he doesn't have, sometimes he doesn't have the warmest way about him. He can be, he may lack in charm a little bit, but outside of that, he's very loyal and is somebody that you can trust. So any offer he makes to you, any question he asks you, any of the proposals in front of you can be taken seriously by him. All right? You can take him seriously. Anything that he brings to the table, any offers that he makes, anything along those lines, you take him seriously. He often appears in a reading to show a good business sense, investments, projects that have good future potential. He's got a good call on things. He sees things as they are. He knows a good investment, let's say a property. He knows what's a good investment in a property. He's really smart that way. And with this Knight of Pentacles, shows you making some very long-term decisions here about your long-term future. Taking the hard road, going the old-fashioned way, what is traditional, doing things in the proper order, are coming to light as well. Oh my God, get out of my house. No. Goo. I didn't like the looks of him. I never seen one like that before. It was a big, big spider. And I've never seen one like him. That's what made me, ew, I don't know what he's about. Taking the hard, long way, following tradition, proper protocol, going through the right channels are all part of the experience as you bring a greater fulfillment into your life. You're taking the long way, the proper way. No shortcuts are allowed here. And you won't be tempted to take shortcuts either. The keywords here are order and planning, trust, work, property, investment, but progress for you overall is what's coming forward with this card for you. And let's ask Lilith right off the get-go here. Okay. Okay, Dawn. She wants to know if her and Chris are going to start officially dating now by the end of September. Are they going to be officially a couple, an item, by the end of the month? Will it become an agreement between the two that they're going to be exclusive to each other? She's saying yes. She's saying yes, 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 by the end of September of this year, 2019. And she's saying, yes, you will. Yes, you will. And this is the right direction for you to go in. Very much so. There you go. There you go, Dawn. Oh, Carol's back? Okay, Carol Thibodeau, what's your question? That was for you anyways, Dawn. So the answer is yes, you will be getting to date. And it will be official. Ah. You run any slower? Please. Carol had missed her reading earlier. She wasn't here. I don't know what happened there, Michelle, but you're right after. You're right after. Don't go anywhere, Michelle. I'm not seeing. Oh, there it is. Looking for work, or should I start my own business? All right. All right, this is for Carol. Michelle Schaefer, don't go anywhere. You're next. Should Carol start her own business or look for a job? We're coming to the end of the list, Michelle. You were almost at the very end. There's only one or two people more after you, and I'm done. So that's why you've been waiting so long. Should Carol get a new job or start her own business? Should Carol be working for somebody else? You got the Five of Pentacles. It's not the best card to get. I'm going to tell you that right now. At all. At all. This card is representing something that you may be going through. You're feeling alone in the world, Carol. Do you have moments where you feel abandoned by life, by the world? That's basically this card and what it covers a lot of the time. There's some self-doubt going on within you. Carol can see this. I just don't. Card shows you being kind of alone. Kind of what they call a lone wolf, right? Somebody on their own, standing on their own. No, Tarot's not holding back tonight. I'm just trying to soften the blows while still remaining truthful. You're welcome Fridays, Kat. You're very, very welcome. It almost shows like you've come through a breakup and it's brought about some financial changes. There's something that's happened that's brought about financial changes. You do have some support out there, but you may be turning to the wrong people, looking for support in the wrong places. We could all use some support, especially when you're going through looking for a job, trying to establish yourself. Go beyond your usual network of friends, people that you would turn to just talk to vent, to voice, to bounce ideas off of. Go beyond the people that you would normally turn to. Because if you do, you're going to find the help that you want and the comfort that you need, which is going to give you an inner peace. And you're going to know inside that everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to be all right. Keywords here are isolation, money problems. They may be real money problems, or they may be things you're worried about that hasn't happened yet. You could be seeing yourself in poverty, grinding, and that's not your reality. You're not there yet. You're not that far down. You're not that far out. Fear, risk, and relationships are coming into the picture here. But for some people, when this card comes up, sometimes it indicates that the person's being read for yourself, Carol, is revealing that you have a fear of poverty and you have a fear of isolation. Rather than what you seem to feed more off your fear than you do your reality. You're not there yet. You're not there yet. I'm going to have to pull Lilith to get a straight yes or no. But you're feeling like you're standing alone in the world while you try to figure out what it is that you're supposed to be doing. Okay. Okay, Carol's lagging really, really bad, Jennifer. I'm almost done her reading, and she's saying, could you please send her my question? Oh, my goodness. I hate it when there's lagging going on. I guess it means I'm talking to myself. Okay. Should Carol go out and just find a job working for somebody else? Should Carol just go and find a job working for somebody else? She's saying no. Absolutely not. Should she start her own business? Is that where we're going? Yes. Carol, you're to start your own business. You're to look into it and investigate it and see where it leads you. I'm getting a good yes here. Yeah, you're to look, yeah. Go out and whatever it is you've got on your mind, start doing your homework on it right away. All right? You're being encouraged to go out and to start your own business. There's your answer. There. There we go. Okay. We have up next, I think it's Michelle this time. Michelle Schaefer, I think. Yes. Michelle. Thank you so much, Dawn. As Carol. Thank you, Carol. And Michelle wants to know, how long will my daughter stay and live in Texas? All right, Michelle. This is for Michelle Schaefer. She wants to know, how long will her daughter stay in Texas? Oh my God, Carol, you're lagging so bad. She's lagging bad, Jennifer. I can see her. Send her my message, Jennifer. Send her my question. She left on Sunday? Okay. All right. Carol, if you can hear me, your reading's done. Your reading's done. You got to scroll back just a little bit from where we're at right now. You were the last one done. I'm moving into the next one. Okay, Michelle, good to know. Okay. Is Michelle Schaefer's daughter going to stay in Texas? And if she's not, we'll find out how long. Is she going to be staying in Texas? Got to cut right here. Right here. Two of Cups. Partnership. What the hell is this all about? This is a good card. Now I just got to find out how this is applying to you, and I'm not going to try to make it fit. I don't work that way. The Two of Cups, the overall meaning of it is a partnership to last a lifetime. And it's usually relationship-wise, love-wise, romantic, whatever. It's two people coming together as one. It's two under the unity of one. It predicts love. It predicts equality and a meeting of the hearts and a meeting of the minds, which brings a benefit to all relationships, from friendship to romance. It also reveals a commitment or a promise, such as an engagement or a marriage or an emotional investment in a shared project. This is a healing card as well. If there's a relationship that's been tested recently, it reveals that all's going to be well. You can expect someone close to you to show their love and know that they are trustworthy and they are dependable. Somebody you can depend on. The advice is appreciate the love and trust in all your relationships right now. Keywords are soulmates and karma, love, intimacy, connection, healing, in union. This is not a bad card. I know where you're coming from, Michelle, and I know what you want. I'm going to pull Lilith here. One moment. I'm feeling like things are going to calm down for you and your daughter and be in a comfortable place. You're going to become a little bit more comfortable with the situation overall. Not all the cards will answer your direct question either, Michelle. They won't. I have to sit and listen to what's coming through, but I will not try to force it to fit your question. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But Lilith doesn't steer you wrong. It's completely straightforward yes and straightforward no. I think the card is representing you, is what it is, and your reaction to the situation. That you're going to find a place of comfort. You're going to come to a place of healing, comfort, and there's a letting go going on. Standing back, hands up. No hands on, hands up. Saying to her, okay, you're going to do as you want to do. You do what you feel is right. And as you said, he's a nut. I don't know what's going on there. Let me see if she's coming back or not. Okay? Carol, you just keep biding your time. Your reading is there. This whole chat room sat and listened to your reading. You're probably the only one. Okay? Look around the time stamp of Carol. About 2:40. Go to 2:40. Scroll. Grab your mouse, click it down, scroll to 2 hour and 40 minute mark. You should be either just before that or in there, in around there. No, we're at 2 hours and 59 minutes now. That's not where her reading starts. It starts way back, about 2:40, and about there between 2:30 and 2:45. You're in about there somewhere. The 2 hour mark, 2:30 or 2:45, in about there. Your reading starts. That's all I'm going to do, and I'm going on here with this one. Okay, we want to know if she's coming back at all. This card could also, once we find out the answer here from Lilith, this card is probably going to make a lot more sense. Okay, Michelle wants to know, is her daughter coming back from Texas? Well, Michelle's daughter be coming back from Texas. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Yes. Is she coming back into her mother's arms? Yes. Is a relationship with Michelle's daughter and Michelle's daughter boyfriend, is that coming to an end? That's what I thought. She's coming home. That's where all these good feelings are coming from. That's where you're making peace with everything. But you're not going to do the I told you so to her, or any of that overbearing stuff that we can do as parents to prove that we're right about something. Don't do that to her. Just be understanding and be there for her. When is she coming back? Is she coming back within the next 4 weeks? Is Michelle's daughter coming back and coming home from Texas within the next 4 weeks? She's saying no. Longer? Yes. All right. Is she going to come back within this year of 2019, the next couple of months? Will Michelle's daughter return home to Michelle from Texas within the next, let's try 2 months? Yes. She's coming home between now and the next 2 months. Will she be home within a 1 month period? Will she be home within, no. Okay, longer? All right. 2 months then. It's 2 months. She'll be home from Texas within the next 2 months. And the relationship between Michelle and her daughter is going to, well, be reflected by the Two of Cups. An agreement, a happy place, support, love, two coming back together as one. So there you go, Michelle. I hope that was okay, and I hope it was worth the wait for you. Yeah, 2 months. Now Michelle's lagging. You all right, Tom?
Yes.
Thomas Art is up next, and the last one is going to be Isabella after Christine. Okay, there's no question posed with the donation. And thank you for your donation as well, Michelle. Thank you very much. That's why the Two of Cups wasn't making any sense. There's nothing between her and him. It's between you two. Now it makes sense, doesn't it? All I have is Isabella Santos, and she's last, but I got Christine next. That's who's next, and then Isabella's last. Christine Thomas Art. Christine Thomas Art. Oh, Jennifer, it always happens on the last couple, too. We're forever waiting for them to pop up. They're probably lagging. Christine Thomas Art. It's not your turn yet, Isabella. It's Christine. You're last, Isabella. Hey, Stewie, go. You're welcome, Michelle. No problem. The whole card makes complete sense now. I was lost at first too, but now and then it was like click, 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 click. Everything was clicking into place. And it's you. You and her are going to be okay. And she's leaving him. That's not going to last at all. There's Christine. Okay. You're looking okay to join your art and your spirituality into one. All right. Okay. Is Christine going to be able to combine her art and her spirituality into one unit? I didn't know, Rosemart, that you were part of the group. I didn't realize. What are you saying? They don't... No, I stopped doing live chat there specifically because using the regular programs, you need to have Google Chrome in order to do a live stream in Facebook. And Google Chrome, I went through pure hell for weeks trying to get rid of it. Laced with viruses and bugs. Took over my whole system. It was horrible until one of my watchers here, one of my viewers here one night, I can't remember the name of the program, but anyways, you couldn't uninstall it from the system at all. You couldn't just go in and go add remove programs, remove Google Chrome. It wouldn't go. It wouldn't leave at all. So I had to go get another program to remove it. Now with this new, with the program I'm using right now to broadcast on YouTube, I can go in there specifically. I haven't tried it yet, but try to do a Facebook Live using the same program I'm using right now. I haven't tried yet. If I have to use Google Chrome, I'll never do another live reading in Facebook ever, ever, ever again. So, no, I was the one that stopped that live chat because no, I'm not using Google Chrome, never. And I read up on it, and it's all over the place. Google Chrome, what a joke, blah, blah, blah. Even the trusted sites are carrying ones that are laced with bugs. Why would I do that? Why would I block you? John, why would I block you?
Where's the new one?
Where's what?
The new one.
I haven't found it. I don't think you brought any in. I don't know where it's at then. Been looking for it myself. Okay. So, let me see here. I did answer your email, John, by the way. I did answer your email. I didn't get one back, and if you did, I've missed it. So, I was a little slow returning the email. I explained why I was so crazy busy. I was busier than a one-armed paper hanger, as they say. And I read your letter like 3 times, so... Where am I at? Who am I on? Okay, Christine Thomas. Okay, Christine wants to know. That's okay, I don't mind, as long as you know I answered you, John, okay? No, 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 no. John, no, you don't have to be sorry. You'll get back to me when you get back to me. That's all right. I get behind all the time. I just hope you weren't offended because you said you were anxiously waiting my reply and I made you wait. And I didn't realize that. I didn't realize you were waiting. Or you were, you know. So I'm the one that's sorry. Is Christine going to be able to combine her spirituality and her art. A lot of people do. I don't see why you couldn't. All right, I'm going to cut right here. Have trust in your own abilities to start with. Have faith in your dreams that you can make them a reality. That's part of it. What we got here is the King of Pentacles, and he's all about trust. It's about trusting yourself. In this case, that's what I'm picking up for you here. He's a good card. And when you got him, things are going right in your life, and they're going the way you want. That's what I'm picking up here for you. That's what's coming through. This is a beautiful, beautiful card. You should be very happy that this came up for you. This is a card that the energy is bringing forth ambition, feeling ambition and being ambitious, trusting in your path and in your trail, trusting in the universe. You're being led in the right way, and you're feeling very protective at this time as well, like nothing can touch you is how you're going to be feeling. Nothing can touch me. I'm in control of my life. I'm in control of my own destiny. When you're going to commit, when you finally bring yourself to commit to this project of combining the two, your loyalty to what it is that you're doing is going to bring you sustainability. You're going to be able to sustain combining the two. The answer is yes, by the way, if I haven't said that to you. Yes, you're going to be able to combine the two. You're going to have a really strong hands-on attitude. I see a lot of generosity and love coming with this as well. And what you do gain, you're going to be sharing with the people who are most important to you. Sharing that goodness, that spirituality, and the beauty that's going with it, and you're combining the two. This is a beautiful card. This shows progress and growth. The advice of the card, you just protect what is yours while you're helping other people on their way up the ladder. If you see a need, you're being encouraged to fill that need and move forward and to help others the way that you would have liked to have been helped yourself. We don't take the attitude, well, nobody helped me. I got here on my own. Why should I do that? My answer to that is no, but don't you wish there would have been somebody there to help you? And if you're in a position to help now, why let somebody else go through the struggles that you went through? You know what that's like. That's for anybody, not just you. I don't mean you directly. I mean in a broader sense, with people in general. So you do that. You reach down, you fill a need. You see a need, you fill a need. If it's within your power to do so. Enjoy the rewards that success is going to bring you, because you are going to be rewarded. You are meeting with success. Your keywords are money and protection. There's power. There's loyalty. There's stability. There's leadership. There's commitment. This is all beautiful. This shows you really devoting yourself to this project of bringing these two things together. Just bear with me for one moment. Just bear with me for a moment. Yeah, okay, so I just want to be clear on your question again, Christine, and the question was, can I combine my art and my spirituality? The answer is definitely yes. We'll get Lilith to confirm that for you. Okay. Is Christine going to be able to combine her spirituality and her art into one? And I said yes right off. I just know it. I'm feeling it. And it is the right way for you to go. This is where you're going to live your passions. And you're going to be very fulfilled and content with what you're doing as you blend the two. I've seen it done before. I've seen spirituality and art come together, and it's amazing what you create and where it comes from. And you stand and look back at your work in complete awe. Where did that come from? I was being led by spirit, by the universe. You'll even shock and surprise yourself at a very pleasing level. So the answer is yes. You're going to be able to combine art and your spirituality is growing as well. We never stop growing in that department. Okay, so the next person is the last person. That is Natalia, Isabella. And you said your question was in with your donation. All right, let me see. I'll bring you up here. This is our last question of the evening. We're always back. Not to worry. Anybody that didn't make it, don't worry. Okay. Isabella. So you got 3 names on the go. You do confuse me. There's Isabella, then there's Natalia, and now Naomi. All one person, all one and the same. Okay, so you want to know what's going on with you and Matt. You basically want to know what's going on with you and Matt. Is he still coming back this month in September? Is Naomi and Matt going to be together come September? Oh, Jennifer, don't tell me we missed somebody. Don't be telling me that. I'm not going to be happy if you tell me we missed somebody. I didn't think we did, and I don't know what else. Okay. Okay, that's what it is. All right. Oh, it's none of my business. It's just that there's 3 names on the page, but it's all one person, but not. I get that. Are Matt and Naomi going to be together? Is there love there? Is there a relationship? He's coming back in September. Okay, I'm going to cut right here. Last card of the night. 6 of Swords. Not bad at all. Not bad at all, Naomi. Calm. It's not a bad card. It's calm. And 6s, that's what 6s bring about. Overall, anyway, is we're looking at 6s bring balance and they bring harmony. I'm hearing a calm mind, a quiet mind. The card is showing you sliding into much more peaceful and calmer waters. And this is a reassuring card. If you've suffered with any upheaval or conflict or feeling of uncertainty recently, this is a card that brings calm and order and sense. Sometimes the 6 can predict physical journeys, taking a trip over water, and in general see you moving on in very, very positive ways. And in some ways it could be new work, but it may also be something that's already on the horizon and waiting for you to come forward and claim it. Additional meaning is protection and that that you prioritize what's becoming important to you, and you leave behind the people or situations that are no longer serving you. You're making room for more goodness in your life and trying to clear out negativity. Advice is for you to go with the flow. Any changes that come your way, there's no need for you to resist. Keywords are journeys and moving on, immigration, a safe haven, finding peace, finding resolution, finding protection. Let's bring Lilith in. Okay, Lilith, you can go to bed after this and you can sleep, Spirit. Right after this one more question. Oh, dear. Okay. Okay, here we go. Our night, is Matt coming back during this month of September? Is Matt going to be coming back? Is he returning? Is Matt returning this month of September 2019? Is Matt going to be returning? Will it be within the month of September that he's coming back? We're looking at the very end of September. Okay. So are Naomi and Matt going to come together in a romantic sense when he comes back? Is there a romantic relationship that's going to take place between Matt and Naomi? Is this a serious relationship? Will it grow? Will it thrive? Will it move forward? Will this be a good place for Naomi? Is this a good relationship? And it is. I'm hearing the completion of a phase, the beginning of the closing of one phase and the opening of another, which is going to be a relationship. It shows you coming together. He's going to come at you a little quicker than what you thought. As far as broaching the subject of you being a couple and exclusive, he's probably going to come at you faster than what you expected him to. You thought, well, we'll have to break into it slowly. We'll have to break into it gently. And that's not going to be that way. He's going to surprise you. He's going to kind of sweep you off your feet. You love Lilith, yes. Oh my goodness sakes. You're welcome, Naomi. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. That's a beautiful reading. That was good. I just feel like you're kind of like playing it cool, being patient, letting it be known in your own little special ways and signals that I like you. I like you a lot. You're still going to be, even while you're still unsure, not at 100% with him, you don't know which way he's going to go. He's going to go boom before you even expect it. You're going to be completely off guard in the best of ways, is what I'm saying. So anyways, what's tomorrow? Thursday? This is Wednesday. I can't promise, like I'm thinking Friday is what I'm thinking for the next mini card readings, but there's tomorrow. If I'm up to it tomorrow night, I'll come back and see if any of you guys that missed out on if you want to come back tomorrow evening, if I'm up to it. Just keep your eyes peeled. Check your subscriptions. Make sure you're still subscribed to the channel so you get the notification that we've gone live with many readings and you don't miss it. Make sure you're still subscribed to the channel. Those that are regulars know why I'm saying that. I'm not explaining it. Just humor me. Go on your YouTube account and see under your subscriptions who you're subscribed to and make sure Bay of Fundy Fortunes is still there. Anybody else, please subscribe to the channel, by the way. It was a real potpourri this morning, or tonight, wasn't it, Jennifer? It was a potpourri of different things coming forward. But yeah, a strong energy. What I call a good energy is a strong. If I say somebody's, reading is hot, what I mean by that is strong. The vibrations, the intuition, the messages are very, very strong. So I think that we're just going to call it a night for now. I hope everyone enjoyed their readings. Thank you all for being here again. Everyone that's been here and gone, if they don't hear the thank you, it's there. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your donations. And it's just going to be another day or two, and I'm going to be starting the mid-month readings for the month of September, just to see how everything's unfolding for everybody and what's going on. Anyway, so I hope to be here Friday at the latest, but maybe tomorrow. Maybe I'll do tomorrow and Friday. I don't know. It depends on how. If I'm tired, you guys that know me best, I won't even look at my cards if I'm tired. I'm feeling drained or bummed out or anything like that. So, but I do have to start getting ready and do 12 more videos for the mid-month readings. Anyways, I'll try to make it back tomorrow. If not, it'll probably be Friday for sure. And we'll hope for the best then. Anybody didn't get care of tonight, we'll take care of you next time. Thank you, Jennifer. You held the whole place down tonight. Good night, Julie. Thank you for being here. Jennifer, you held the whole fort down by yourself. Do you remember when you first started out? You're welcome, John. No problem at all. That's what I do. That's what I do. Not that long ago, but still, you were like, oh, I don't know. And here you are, you're all by yourself. There's nobody coming in tonight to help you. You're all on your own. So, I mean, you did really, really well. And we seem to work well together anyway, so. And as well, John, I did ask Lilith that question you asked. I did ask. That's in that email. What the true answer is, I don't know. Only you know that. So. Okay, me too, Jennifer. You know what? I'm just starting to feel the sweat. So, yeah, I'm starting to feel that. I'm going to get off I'm going to say goodbye right now, people. Jennifer and I are both insulin-dependent diabetics, so we can't go 3 and 4 hours without anything other than a diet drink. It takes a little more than that. Anyways, please keep the peace since you share that light and your love out with the rest of the world. Please do something nice for somebody tomorrow, today, wherever you are. Just because. You have no idea what the smallest gesture can do for certain people. You don't know where they're at, what they're going through. Sometimes we show a little light, a little kindness, can really turn somebody's day around or leave them with a feeling of hope where they never had before. So anyways, please watch your actions, watch your thoughts, your words. You're living beneath the microscope of the universe, and it's taking notes. It always does. Let that sink in. So it might impress upon you a little bit. Anyways, good night, everybody. What are you saying, John? You're saying thank you. You're welcome. Thank you very much. Looking forward to hearing from you, John. Everybody else, have a good sleep, and I hope to see you all back here real, real soon. Good night, everybody. Sweetest of dreams only. Bye-bye for now.